Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Welcome back, everyone. Boy, it'd be an understatement to say that Saratoga is a hotbed on a lot of different fronts today. It goes all the way from what happens in the summertime with the thoroughbred track and everything to the Charter Review Commission recommendations for a change in the form of government to Mouzon House, restaurant in Saratoga that's got an issue going right now concerning freedom of information request and also, sort of an ongoing... It's hard to describe. The mud's going back and forth, left and right, up and down, you name it, concerning, the parking garage and emails being released and stuff like that. So we asked the mayor, Joanne Yepsen, just to stop in. We're not going to cover all of this, that's for sure. I'd like to just stay on thoroughbred racing in the season. But
me too.
You know what?
It would take hours.
You know what? One thing I do want to ask you in the time that we will have together today, just to really just say, let's talk about Mouzon House here. Mm-hmm. I know you for years now, and I know you're very much about transparency in government. You've proven it, Joanne. I don't think that there's anybody that would deny that. But there's an entanglement here between the freedom of information requests that are going on about these emails, the emails that were redacted, and the appellate court decision and coming back at it again. Try to just frame this for me. You're the mayor of the city.
Okay. Well, first of all, let me just say you're welcome to speak to any of the other city council members about this as well.
Yeah, sure.
However, this is pending litigation, so I'm not going to talk about the litigation. I'm not going to talk about the issue, and because that belongs in the court and with the legal system. And it will unfold as it should in the legal process.
Got it.
But what I think most people are confused about is the separation of powers. So in this city, it was voted on back in the 1980s, don't have the exact date, that the city council appointed the city attorney and his office, his or her office, right, as the official FOIL officer for the city. Mm-hmm. So the mayor's office, meaning the mayor herself, does not accept FOILs. We don't respond to FOILs. That is the city attorney's job. Mm-hmm. So the city attorney, no matter what the FOIL request is, has to operate under the FOIL law. Mm-hmm. And anybody can go on the website and request a FOIL request.
Let me just to clarify, FOIL meaning Freedom of Information Law. And that goes into the city attorney. And it's not an uncommon request, by the way, right?
We get so many. We get so many FOIL requests, and I don't know why the number has increased so significantly. But everybody deserves information allowed under the law. Right. That's why it sits in the city attorney's office. And so we spend... My staff in the city attorney's office spends hours every day responding to FOIL requests, but a lot of that is recruiting the information from those who are involved in that particular FOIL request.
Case or something.
So,
right,
sure. I get the city attorney's office all the time saying to me, "Hey, could you look through your emails and see if you have anything with the following words in it?" Yeah. And we comply. And in fact, not only do we comply, but I've made it a priority under my administration to be transparent, as you mentioned earlier. So not only do we comply, but we respond to every single request. Mm-hmm. And we have to do it by law. In fact, if you put in a FOIL request, regardless of the topic, mm-hmm, you get a letter back within a few days from the city attorney's office just confirming that we've received the request. Mm-hmm. Then we have X number of days, according to state law, to pull that information together. The city attorneys view the information confidentially, decide what to redact and what not to redact under state law, city law, and then get the information to those who have requested it.
Now, in the case of Mouzon House, the request was made. They going to kind of fast forward here. The judge decided that he should see or she should see the emails unredacted and then make a decision as to whether or not these emails should be released, correct?
Well, I can't even discuss that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that for sure, but what I can say is that the mayor and the city council members should be defending the city.
Yes.
The mayor has the responsibility for being the spokesperson in many cases. And so if people are asking the mayor to release emails, that would be highly unlawful for me to do. I do not have the authority to release emails based on FOIL requests. Again, that sits with the city attorney's office. And I'm sure in the city center's case, they have their own policies about that. But all of us have to follow the FOIL law under New York state law.
Now, so this, again, has nothing to do with your own personal feelings about whether a parking garage should be built or not built. You have to represent the city.
I'm representing the city. Look, everybody knows I voted against the standalone 5-story parking garage behind the city center because I was also simultaneously putting forward an RFP and proposals trying to get a comprehensive development back there, which in my opinion, and from the results we got from the RFP, would have created even more parking spaces than the city center proposal. Plus, it would have created more retail and affordable housing and other things to meet the city's needs. So my option that I preferred was to go with a comprehensive development back there.
I've got it. So what would be the next step on this then?
The next step will be for the appellate court to make a determination about many counts. And again, I'm not a lawyer, so the legal response should come from our city attorney. But I can tell you that the appellate court will make some determinations. I mean, we don't know what the time frame would be.
Yes, got it. Okay. But that will be the determining factor, not you, as to whether or not those emails get released.
No, I have, look, I have nothing to do with FOIL requests, and it's on purpose. There's a separation of powers. So the Freedom of Information law and the Open Meetings law, we take very seriously in my office. And I just want to say that the mayor's office is professional. We keep politics out, and we certainly respond to all the requests that we receive.
Great. Mayor, as you can tell, I'm getting over a cold. So thank you very much for coming in and clarifying that for us. And really want to have you back on two fronts. I want to have you back and we can talk about the Charter Review Commission, but also all the years you spent as mayor here in Saratoga.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to that one especially.
That would be great.
Well, great. Thank you very much for coming in and clearing that up for us.
Thank you, Jesse.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.